Book of the Dead, Magic and Theology, The Mysteries of Osiris. Osirian Rituals. Part 2. The so-called hour watches or hour vigils denote a group of rituals that combine glorification, lamentation, protection, offering and libation. They owe their designation in Egyptian simply, hours, to the fact that they were indeed arranged into hourly sections, primarily encompassing the 12 hours of the night but sometimes expanded to the full 24-hour cycle. They were performed in the night, or the full day, before burial in terms of the rituals described above, after the lamentations but before the Great Decree. The hour watches had been performed for private individuals as well, at least since the Middle Kingdom, when, in the tale of Sanu, the hero is promised a night vigil before burial. Appropriate to the occasion of this exhibition, a spell from the Book of the Dead shall round off this sample of Osirian rituals. BD 172 is one of those texts labeled as a Book of the Dead spell because they were, at one time or another, included in, or rather appended to, a copy of the book without actually belonging to the corpus. BD 172 is a glorification, arranged into 9 stanzas, most of which concern an idiosyncratic description of the mummy's limbs, identifying them with deities but also with precious materials. The refrains separating the stanzas refer to mourning. All copies of the spell dating to the New Kingdom apart from a single complete one, all others are either extremely fragmentary or excerpts or from private contexts. While Osiris is not mentioned in the one complete copy of this rather mysterious text, fragmentary evidence of BD 172 has been identified quite recently among the remains of the Temple Library of Tebtinus, in Roman period papyri preserving rituals for the cult of Osiris. In one instance, a BD 172 stanza is associated with an hour ritual passage and a lament by Nephthys. Of the priesthood concerned with keeping up the daily cult as well as performing the festival rites, the lector priest was without doubt the most important figure. He was, as his title literally, who holds the festival roll, indicates, responsible for the verbal component of the ritual performance. He was seconded by the sem-priest, a distinctly funerary figure acting in the role of the son of the recipient. He is well known from the ritual of the opening of the mouth, a funerary ritual that was performed for humans as well as for Osiris. The sempriest, while also uttering spells and formulae, was particularly engaged in performing ritual acts like offering food, libiting, and censing. On a divine level, the lector priest was assimilated to Thoth, the god of writing and measuring, while the sempriest was represented by Horus, the son of Osiris. Several Osirian liturgies feature extensive speeches by Isis and Nephthys. While some of these liturgies specify that 2 women were to participate in the performance, it appears that their tasks did not encompass the recitation of lengthy utterances but that they were mainly restricted to physically representing the goddesses and contributing short exclamations and wailing. Their speeches were in fact recited by the lector priest. On the other hand, there is evidence of women of quasi-priestly status who were qualified to recite the divine speeches. In contrast to the majority of the merely representative women, who were positioned in an adjacent room, they were present at the ritual performance, contributing on the same level as the male priests. Besides the major cult centers of Osiris like Abydos and Busiris, Memphis, Heliopolis, and Thebes, sanctuaries of Osiris were scattered all over Egypt, often appended to the temples of the local deity. Several well-preserved late-period, Ptolemaic, and Roman period temples still feature these Osirian sections. The structures serving the execution of the Osirian mysteries are often located on the rooftop, a secluded position well suited to the secrecy of the proceedings. This requirement of seclusion finds expression in a specific architecture marked by suites of rooms with unaligned doorways. The outermost room is often in fact a court, with the innermost room sheltering the figure of Osiris for its year-long residence there. The most elaborate suite of such chapels, well preserved and decorated throughout, is located on the roof of the Hathor Temple at Dendera, a treasure trove of information on Osirian mysteries and theology.